Moon gang. We are back for the afternoon. I got some food in my system. I got some coffee in my system. We gotta crush it now. We've about 2 hours until the market closes. And then, of course, after that, we have some post market trading. Cool things to go over. I'm expecting things to be a little bit quiet. Obviously, as we were gone, there was a bit of a sell off. And since then, it's been trading sideways. Both GME, AMC. I can't lie to you guys. It's looking rough out there. No one said that this fight would be easy. Myself cannot tell you what to do with your own shares, but I can tell you that these hands are made out of diamond. I am holding. I don't care what happens. I will take these shares to my grave if I have to. I'll pass them down to my kids. I'll pass them down to my grandkids. As we are traveling through space, wherever my family goes, they will hold on to these shares as long as need be. I can promise you that. All right. Not much is going on. They sold off. They're trading sideways. As I was reading over everything you guys were sending me on our little break, you guys sent me some awesome things. I do want to go over one news article that I thought you guys would find interesting. If you have any questions at all, or questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me. If you have any breaking news that would be beneficial for the group as a whole, make sure you're checking this out. Send it to me. You can tag me, notify me, DM me, do whatever you have to. Send it to @MattKohrs. Guys, also do me a favor. Let's get some fellow space apes in here. If you guys could like and retweet this, get this out. Using multiple forms of social media is a big benefit to expand this to fellow space apes. As we're doing that, obviously your support is greatly appreciated. What's Elon up to? Elon hearts Dogecoin. What's Dogecoin doing right now? Coming back. We were talking about this trend line all morning, battling it out here. I was telling you about this resistance. Thus far, it's been rejected here, but if we can get over it, potentially clear sailing up to 0.054. Obviously, Elon is now a whatever, he's using his Twitter to I wouldn't say pump it up, but obviously he's very excited about Dogecoin. I think it's hilarious. You guys know that I'm in on Dogecoin. Let me know in a comment what cryptos you're in. I'm personally in Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, the three right here on this side of your screen. I'm in on all of those. I haven't been shy about letting you guys know that. Let me know what you're in with that. In the meantime, don't forget, if you can, just pop this off a little bit, get it to some extra people. I did, in this afternoon stream, we are going to talk a little bit more about the issues going on with WallStreetBets, the fight between the old mods, new mods. Some of this stuff is getting confirmed. WallStreetBets, similar to GME, AMC, is not having a good day. But before we go into all of that, this is the article I wanted to show you guys. It can be found on CNN Business. If you want to check it out yourself, give it a quick Google search. It came out today, just updated, and it's kind of relates to Citadel, those people in the background who a lot of people were assuming kind of pressured Robinhood to do things that really hurt retail. And man, Citadel, it appears that they're doing some things that are very much not in people's favors. Let's go over this article. High-speed trading firm linked to Robinhood is going to war with the SEC. Let me explain why this is a big deal. Citadel Securities is under the microscope over its relationship with Robinhood, but the high-frequency trading firm is not laying low. For those of you who don't know, high-frequency trading, also known as an HFT, is these people who take advantage of the specific mechanics of how the stock market works, and they do many micro trades. So if they see a giant order coming in for whatever stock, whatever option, they slightly front run it, and they play for portions of a penny, but they do it a huge amount of the time. And the reason why things like Robinhood and Webull are free, it's because that they're selling your order flow to places like these high frequency traders. That's why it's free, because they're making money off that. They're making money off of loaning out your shares so other people can short it. So that's what a high frequency trader does. They really they increase the liquidity in a market, but they're not holding, they're holding for nanoseconds. Anyway, so that's high frequency trading. On the same day that Senator Elizabeth Warren demanded answers on Robinhood's ties to Citadel Securities and its affiliated hedge fund, the Chicago-based firm officially launched a legal war Tuesday, as in 2 days ago, against the SEC. So Citadel, keep this in mind, different than Robinhood, but strong connections. A lot of people assume that Citadel was going to help Robinhood go public this quarter. In previously unreported court documents, Citadel Securities asked the court to overturn the SEC's bipartisan approval of a trading method launched by IEX Group, the exchange made famous by Michael Lewis's book, Flash Boys. Great book. If you want to learn more about high frequency trading, I would highly recommend it. It's an easy read, great book. IEX is an exchange that came up to help battle against high frequency trading. So anyway, there was bipartisan support for this type of order, and they're trying to say, Citadel is trying to say, like, they're trying to overturn it, but really known as a delimit order, this is very, very protective to retail traders. If anything, it just stymies high frequency trading. Let me go into this a bit. Known as a delimit, IEX says that the order type is designed to help protect investors from predatory trading strategies, aka these high frequency traders. Short for discretionary limit, IEX says delimit acts like a regular limit order, except when the exchange's algorithms predict a price is about to change. A limit is an order to buy or sell a stock at a determined price or better. So basically, IEX, the big galaxy brain people that work at this exchange, are working to protect me and you, other retail orders, and this delimit thing is a normal limit order, but they're trying to get in front of the way their fancy robots are battling it out with the fancy robots of these high frequency traders. So the point is that Citadel, who may or may not be heavily involved in the grimy things that Robinhood just did, they're trying to now fight the SEC and fight with IEX, another group that was attempting to protect us. Okay, however, Citadel Securities is arguing that delimit does the opposite of protecting investors. In 77 pages of court documents filed Tuesday, Citadel Securities accused the SEC of having ignored evidence that retail investors would be harmed by the delimit order. The firm cited its own analysts that found more than half of its trading activity on IEX was on behalf of retail investors, not for its own profit. Man, I mean, you guys got to do your own due diligence on this, but I am calling bullshit myself. You never fight with the SEC. Citadel is not fighting to protect retail traders. They are fighting to protect their own bottom line. Trust me, my brain's a little bit too smooth. I have an ape brain. Maybe I can't understand everything, but I'm just doing the classic litmus test. Citadel is not out there fighting for retail traders. I might not fully understand the specifics. I've been talking to some people who are well versed in this matter of delimit orders, and to the best of my understanding, in my humble opinion, IEX, the exchange, was trying to protect retail traders. Citadel is trying to pull another fast one to benefit and line their own pocket. Citadel Securities, a major source of revenue for Robinhood, filed its intention to sue in October, and this week's brief follows through on the threat. The market maker and high-speed trading firm is owned by billionaire Ken Griffin, blah, 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 predatory. There's more great information in this. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. You can find it on CNN Business. Read it for yourself. I'm not making this up. Read about the delimit order. Read about what IEX is trying to do for us, and read about what Citadel is trying to do, in my opinion, against us. I just thought it was interesting to bring up because Citadel is very much tied and assumed to have some weird connection of what's going on with Robinhood, as in when they blocked us all last week. So check that out. Interesting article. All right, Doge is coming back. Trading sideways, trading sideways. GameStop is having a rough day. Actually, what I can do, instead of you guys searching that yourself, I will tweet this out just so you can see it. If you guys want that, it's now on my Twitter. Check that out. Worth a read, worth a share. IDEX coming back. These are still trading sideways. They're getting pummeled today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're getting rocked. Let's go. The chat and live stream are already popping off. Love to see it. Matt, you sound super pessimistic about GME's prospects given the volumes. Hey, Nuclear, reading that, I'm just trying to, like, I'm long. You guys know I have diamond hands. I'm trying to be realistic about the situation. If a short squeeze were to happen, we need more volume. We need more buyers. That's just the fact of the matter. I can give a fair, unbiased opinion of the current situation and also let you know about my own positions. They are two different things. Obviously, they've been like it's no secret that they've been beaten down, both AMC and GameStop. They are crashing right now. They're getting nailed. But I also have diamond hands. I'm letting you know that. I'm holding my own position. But as this chart continues to develop, we're going over the technicals. We're going over the fundamentals. Any breaking news. I also am feeling less optimistic knowing that there are currently issues going on at WallStreetBets. Getting lots and lots of reports about infighting between the old mods and new mods. I don't think that's a good thing. It's bad. I guess no other way to put it. I don't think anything's confirmed. I am not in the WallStreetBets mod community, but from what we're hearing on the outside, it seems bad. If we lose that support of that 8.5 million person community, if it somehow gets like shut down or anything like that, it could be problematic. We would need a new community to somehow come up in big support. I mean, this Moon Game community that we have going right now, it's great. We all have diamond hands. There's a couple Gregs in the chat, but we're also small. Like, I mean, it takes a lot of money to do all that. All right. What else is going, guys? Don't forget to on Twitter, you can just in my notifications, you can send me whatever ever you need to. All right. What else is going on? Were there any big updates? All right, you guys are sending me some interesting things on Twitter right now. Ba, ba, ba. As long as GME and AMC are almost identical, I refuse to believe in organic price action, aka manipulation. They do look incredibly similar. We've been talking about that a lot. Jeffrey, can't holding cause low volume? Correct me if I am wrong. If we are holding a substantial amount, it can get down to 10 cents. Then we set a price. I mean, holding doesn't change the volume. Volume is exclusively the amount of shares exchanging hand, as in people agreeing to buy/sell at a certain price. So if you're just holding, the volume will be low. We were looking for a spike in the volume because more money was expected to be coming out of Robinhood and go into these other accounts. Guys, I'm seeing about the title. I'm more than willing to change the title. Someone let me know what the title should be. You guys can't say change the title. You gotta let me know a better solution for the title. I titled it exactly what's going on. What do you want the title to be? Stop just saying title change. Let me know a better one. All right, let me think of something. All right, chill out, Space Apes. I know we get riled up. I changed the title. Check it out. Will the crack tomorrow do? Will this crack tomorrow due to the end of SSR? I mean, as of now, we are already cracking through the technical levels of support. Let's actually pull that up on a bigger chart. Here's where we're at. 30-minute. All right. On the screen now, we have GME 30-minute on trading view. All right, we could get rid of this. So I have the 30-minute. Oops. Hang on, I missed the super chat. I will come back to that. You have the patience of a saint. What's your thoughts on Ford and GM for a long-term investment? So for years, Ford and GM have been going down, but with the recent announcement of their like step into the world of EV, I like that. I think that they are, as a company, turning things around. So there are some things I need to bring to your attention on this 30-minute chart of GameStop. So right now, as you can see, the price level that we're sitting at is actually previous support from way back on January 25th. Let me mark that for you. It's right at 61.13, so we're slightly below that. But the more important thing I need to bring to your attention comes down here in the RSI. John Peters, are identical charts good or bad sign? It's just more of people are calling it out as like manipulation. The fact that two unrelated companies are doing the exact same thing. Lots of Wall Street, retail, and algorithms all treating them the same way. Edward, thank you for that super chat. Very kind. Okay, so what's going on? This is a teaching moment, first big teaching moment of the stream. Okay, so here's what we have. GME topped out in intraday trading at 482. The lighter color is pre and post market trading, just so you know. We tried to hold this line yesterday at 114. We couldn't. That was 2 days ago. My bad. Yesterday, it was rejected there. That support turned into resistance. Since then, we have been selling off, and right now, the stock is at the same support level that we found back in January. So that's where we are in terms of the price levels, but I need to bring potentially a positive thing to your attention of what's going on in the RSI. So on the bottom here, we have the RSI. It stands for Relative Strength Index. It's one of my favorite technical indicators. It has values of 0 to 100, and all it does is measure bullish momentum against bearish momentum. When it's very high, that's a lot of bullish momentum. When it's very low, that's a lot of bearish momentum. A lot of investors, traders, and day traders, swing traders, whatever you want to call them, they use this in terms of reversion. As when it gets very high, they look to take profits or take a short position, and when it gets very low, they look to buy in and go for a bounce. So basically, when it's very low like this, a lot of people are looking to get in at a nice discount. And what's better is when you're using the RSI, you have these things called bullish and bearish divergence. Right now, what you see on the screen is referred to as bullish divergence. Let me better explain what I mean by that. So from 2 days ago to now, GME has clearly gone down. The stock was at 74 at its low. Right now, we're trading at 59. But what's weird about this is the stock has gone lower, but the RSI hasn't. Right now, the RSI is sitting at a value around, let's say like 29, but when it originally hit this low 2 days ago, the RSI got as low as 22. So this is the divergent part. The stock has gone lower, but the RSI hasn't. When you have a setup like this, it is referred to as bullish divergence, and it means that there's more bullish momentum here than there was here, and a lot of people are looking at this as an opportunity for it to pop. Obviously, no technical indicator will ever be perfect, but it's one of my favorite setups, and I think it could be a decent setup for the remainder of today, Friday, Monday. I just wanted to bring this to your attention in the RSI. Feel free to double check it. Google what is RSI bullish divergence, but I am pretty sure that's what we have going on right now. Give it a look. Just wanted to bring all that to your attention. We also have AMC in a very similar situation. Look at what we have going on. The low 2 days ago, it's similar, but this one isn't technically bullish divergence because the stock hasn't made a new low. So the RSI looks very similar, but the stock hasn't breached this $6 level. So that's why I started off with GME. I didn't want to confuse you. So it's a similar chart, but this one theoretically does not have that same bullish divergence setup. I just wanted to bring all this to your attention. And also, just so you know, this $6.50, $6 is key support. We very much need AMC to hold it. Just so you guys know, moving forward, if you end up missing these streams in the coming days, obviously, if you're on the stream, I will very much bring it to your attention. Key levels that the bull camp, all of you fellow space apes, very much need to hold. Hector, what do you think about ISR stock? It dipped about 153. Is that a good buy? What are your thoughts on holding AMC long term? So thank you very much, Hector. I'm not familiar with ISR, so I can't give you really a breakdown on ISR. AMC, I'm in it. I will hold my shares on AMC until I die if necessary. I'm either going to the moon with them or I'm dying. Those are the two options. That's how this will play out. Let me know if there is any confusion on bullish bearish divergence. I hope that helps out. Beck Blackhawk on Twitter. He's robbing all of your robbing all my content. Not a good look. Interesting. Is he really? Robbing people's content's definitely not a good look. Let me look him up really quick. Where is he? Look up on Twitter. Let me see if I can find him. Finding him off screen really quick just to make sure this isn't some sort of sick joke. It's not coming up. I'm not seeing it. It doesn't look like that's a person. Jimmy Travis. I don't know if there's a typo or something, but it's not coming up on my end. Hey Matt, this is from Nicholas. Do you think there's still a hope for a squeeze on AMC? Yes, I do. We didn't hear no bell. That's all I can say about that. I have diamond hands. Of course, whenever this short interest is this high, it is possible. I'm not saying it's likely, guys. I'm not even saying that like luck is not on our side. The odds are not on our side, but that doesn't mean we can't throw a Hail Mary play. You guys need to be aware of the current risk in the market. It is considerable, especially with GME and AMC. I still have hope. I have my diamond hands. I'm just trying to be realistic. I'm not saying that a squeeze is likely. I'm just here to ride it out if there is one. Vandersnoot play. Can you explain that if the stock goes up $1, it makes it easier for WallStreetBets to buy all shares, and if we hold, we will inevitably be rich in the future? Can you explain that if the stock goes up $1, it makes it easier for WSB to buy all shares if we hold? I'm not quite sure what you mean with that. I just know it's obviously positive for these. Each cent that it goes up, it puts more pressure on the short positions. Looks like, ooh, IDX is still moving. Guys, in the chat, let me know if you're in IDEX. It's making a move right about now. It's coming up to that resistance at 513. If it can get above it, it might have a pretty explosive close. $735. I mean, AMC is way off of where it needs to be. I want to see it above $10. The other day I was like begging for it to be above 15, 16. I feel like we just keep lowering the limit on it. Just the higher the better. They are getting pummeled. There's no other way to explain it. There is blood in the water. Retail people just need to step in. That's the bottom line. February 9th, we'll find out then if it's us or Melvi who's getting F. Next updated short interest report. Thank you, Don. So guys, mark your calendar for Feb 9th. That's we'll find out the short interest report specific to Melvin Capital. The people bailed out after they got caught with their pants down. Anything of importance to send me, don't forget at Matt Kohrs. We can go over it live on stream. Check out this article. It's an interesting read for sure. For AMC, the SSR is in effect for tomorrow. Do you think that will help the stock price going up? How do you think it will end this week? Right now, the SSR does not seem to be protecting us that much. I mean, obviously, Justin S, AACG, to the moon. Congrats, brother. Right now, the SSR, both of these, GameStop and AMC, are under it. And as you can see on the day, AMC is down 18.5%. GameStop is down 36%. I don't know if I'm doing the best way to articulate the current risk, but things are looking rough right now, guys. I know we're all holding on for a miracle play, and I'm just letting you know I have diamond hands. I'm holding, but I'm also being very realistic of like the percentage chance of this working out for us is as of now pretty low, especially with the current issues going on with WallStreetBets. We need a strong community of retail traders behind it, and things are looking rough at the moment. I don't want you guys, I'm being realistic about the situation. Just because I'm long and I have hope doesn't mean that I'm overlooking the current risk involved. The money I have invested, I am willing to lose. I'm not a financial advisor. You got to do whatever's best for your own financial health. But for me, I'm holding. That's all I can tell you about. I can't tell you about anyone else. I just know that this needs to get picked up in the media and stay on people's like the front of their mind. Jake, can you please explain in as much depth as possible how the squeeze will happen when I guess I'm lost with the vol and price and shorts having to cover? Okay. Yes, so for everyone who's new to the stream and needs a very, very quick crash course on what a short squeeze is. And so most of the time when you're interested in a stock, you buy, hopefully you're buying it at a lower price, selling it at a higher one. So that's the process. You buy, the stock goes up and you sell. So a short is exactly opposite. First you sell the stock, it drops, you buy it back at a cheaper price and you profit that drop difference. So what a short squeeze is, let me rewind a bit. When you buy a stock, your theoretical risk is only if the stock goes to zero. If you buy AMC at this very moment in time, you're risking $7.28 per share. But if you were to short it right now, theoretically, your risk is infinite because there's no saying how high it can go. So this is where short squeezes come in. If the stock continues to go up and you're short, you're going to be down money, so you might get scared and you cut your losses by buying back into the market. Remember, shorting's opposite. First you sell, then you buy. So if you're in a big loss or really whenever, just to close the position, you have to buy. Well, if I'm short, I buy and the stock goes up a little bit. Well, maybe I hit your own risk level, so it causes you to buy. So we have this pattern, a snowball effect of so many people covering their shorts, aka buying back into the market, that the stock just shoots up. And what a short squeeze is when there's so many people shorting it that the velocity of that upward move gets out of hand. We saw that earlier last week with GameStop. We saw that with Volkswagen in 2008. If you just Google short squeeze examples, you'll see the insane spikes that they can have. And basically what it is, it's just so many people shorting it, but then the stock goes the opposite way, as in they're losing money. So they have to cover their position, and then it just gets out of hand. So that's a quick crash course of what's going on with the short squeeze. And the reason people have interest in a short squeeze relative to AMC and GME is because right now the short interest, aka the amount of people who are shorting it, that's a lot. Like, it's a huge percentage of the total outstanding shares, and that's a prerequisite that you need for a short squeeze. But beyond that, you all obviously, just people shorting the stock, that's only one small piece to the puzzle. There are other aspects, such as like the stock has to go up too. Like right now, there's so many people shorting it and the stock's going down, as in they're making a lot of money. Like, they're not scared right now. The stock has to go up with a lot of people shorting. Those are the two main things you need, and that's when you get a short squeeze. WallStreetBets test, there was a coup for all the great mods, and we are still waiting for the short interest data for the FINRA report on Feb 9th. So guys, I'm seeing positive things about WallStreetBets test, which is a new Reddit page. Adam P, you have great content and advice. Keep up the great work, and I will meet you on the moon with IDEX. It's time to cut your losses for AMC, especially if WallStreetBets is beefing. Yeah, we're gonna have to let that storyline go. I myself, I missed the IDX move. It's already up big. I don't trace ones that are up this big, so I'm going to be lurking around a predator for the next big move. But whatever it is, you can trust that I will have diamond hands when I get into that position. Let's keep this going. All right, what is going on in this Reddit? So the things that are getting posted that are negative about this Reddit appear to be kind of, I guess, disappearing pretty quickly. Obviously not the most positive thing. Sam, thank you. Last one, I promise. Love all you diamond crusted knuckle busters. Matt, any piece free. Thank you. You're killing it. Thanks for keeping our rocket ship. Follow salty_abstract daily drop all Feb. Sam here is an artist, very cool, worthwhile to check out. Once again, you can find them through social media at salty_abstract. Sam, awesome. Love you being on these streams. Great positivity. Alexander, swing play drop, let them spend, then buy back and smash them. Hey, you never know how it's going to play out. Very, very interesting. That's why I'm personally holding. You never know what the future holds in terms of the stock market. Right now, we're popping. We've been seeing this in the afternoons. The energy from this room seems to be carrying it higher and higher. Right here, classic cup and handle pattern. I know I talk about this technical pattern day in and day out, but it is such an incredibly strong one. Here's the cup. Cup. Lid is exactly at 735 on both. It comes down, makes a new higher low relative to the bottom of the cup. That's referred to as the handle. And then this pattern is a bullish one, and it breaks through at 735 on the third test. That's what we're looking for. No pattern will ever be perfect, but it is a bullish one. Usually it leads to a nice bullish upswing more often than it doesn't. Someone is requesting what is that one? What is the request for AACG, Francis? AACG. AACG, something got announced positive. I mean, it went from $1.50 up to 11. I mean, for me, I don't chase it. Like, look how blown out the RSI is. Big fundamental announcement, and that doesn't mean it can't keep going. I haven't been tracking it. I hope you're up money. I just don't know too much about what's going on with this one. My apologies. Let's check in on Bitcoin. swinging around. Ethereum still at 17 or 1650. I'm looking for 1750. When I was talking about the bearish divergence before in RSI, this is that setup. So look, it pushed up here. The bullish momentum was way higher than now. So don't be surprised if just in the short term there is a small pullback in Ethereum. Don't be surprised if that happens. And then we already know about Doge. Doge once again retesting this trend line. This one comes from Dean2900. Everyone needs to stay calm and buy on dips. The short attention span of the media is an issue, but only if people get paper hands, not financial advisor. True. You can't have paper hands in situations like this. It just becomes a bad domino snowball effect, whatever you want to call it. But one paper hands leads to two paper hands, leads to 4, leads to 8, leads to 16. It gets out of control. It is a very negative effect. Guys, what was I just saying about this cup and handle? Cup, handle, break. We're just waiting for the break. I'm calling them out live. Moving and grooving as I see it. In terms of GameStop, cup, I don't even know if a handle is going to be formed. Let's see how it reacts to 61.5, previous point of technical resistance that we saw just before 2 p.m. IDEX, guys, this one's still moving. I'm not ignoring it. It's just like continuing its path up to the moon. It's about to hit this high of 524. Let's see how it reacts to it. I would love for there to be a massive follow through. Messi Lopez, do you watch Ned Gers, Beck Black Hawk? You look very similar. I think someone else mentioned them. I thought you were on a different account. Ned, no, I don't. I haven't heard of this Ned Blackhawk guy. The other person was saying that they were stealing my content. No clue. This is the main content on YouTube. I have no idea what's going on with that. Guys, sound the alarm. Brian just became a space ape. Welcome aboard, brother. Happy to have you here. There's always room for another space ape. You can never have too many space apes. I'm holding GME in Korea, and I just wonder when the short squeeze come. Next week, if not next month. Thank you for that super chat. There's no way to definitively know when it will come. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and be like, it'll be next week, it'll be tomorrow. No one knows that. Unless you could tell the future, there is no way to know that. Look at this GME technical breakout above 6150. That is awesome. AMC also following through on this cup and handle. You think Ethereum is a good long-term hold if I buy now? I would suggest waiting to buy at support, but I'm planning on holding mine in terms of Bitcoin and Ethereum for the long term. Matt, still buying AMC. The pricing looks very different for not dipping under 7. I think that it's very strong for what we will see on Friday through next week. The next week is going to shake out a lot of paper hands. I was able to nab 57 shares at 716. Happy about it. I mean, you got a really good price there. Wozen, I'm probably saying that name wrong. My apologies. In the intraday, I really do like this cup and handle we're seeing play out right in front of our eyes. But with this, we just need that public sentiment to get back on the side of AMC and GME. Right now, GME just got slammed with some sales. Right off of 62. This might lead up to that cup and handle for GME. Seems to be lagging a little bit behind AMC today, but let's see how it plays out. So many suit puppets in here negging, wonder why. Dylan, that's because they know the fight's not over. If the fight was actually over, they would have stopped. Ryan Cohen just followed Roaring Kitty on Twitter. Could be stepping in to help. No clue. Maybe. Not really sure. Obviously, people use social media, specifically Twitter, in a pretty weird way. Cannot really comment on that. Bill, what are your thoughts on MTP? MTP. Lit. I will give you my thoughts on MTP. MTP Biotech. I am not an expert in the world of pharmaceuticals, just don't know about it. Right now, it is sitting perfectly at previous resistance. We saw rejections here at 3 separate levels. If the bull camp can push it above it, it looks like it could clear 4, but you just need to follow through at the current level. The RSI is kind of blown out. This isn't my play. I don't really like biotech stocks. I don't like penny stocks. I would wait if you're very, very interested in it. Just so you know, the closest support is very close to 250, so you are risking quite a bit. Someone is asking about SNDL. SNDL, still big battle at 130 to 135. It needs to get above that. Has the short squeeze on GME already happened? So there's definitely been a squeeze at some point, but people are continually citing the Volkswagen squeeze of 2008 and how there was 2 big main phases to it. That's what the WallStreetBets community is looking for, is a big second squeeze. And we're sitting here to stream it live to see if it happens. We're covering the news, the fundamentals. We're seeing how it all plays out. Guys, if you could do me a huge favor right now, if you appreciate this content, if you're having a good time, can you hit the like button? If we could get it up to 2,500, let's YouTube know that we want more people in here. All that engagement really makes the algorithm happy. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. Moon Gang, we're going higher and higher. I'm gunning for 75K subs as quickly as I can. Look at Hemp. I know the cannabis industry has been doing pretty well today, especially with some of the political announcements. This one's selling off. It's another penny stock. Right now, it's at that support. This is why people are dip buying at this level. RSI is very low. If you want to take a shot, you would be risking about 9-10 cents a share. This is your closest technical support, and then the closest resistance is up here at 67. Risk reward is pretty solid, but I don't know much about what they do fundamentally as a company, so I can't comment too much, but I'm not in it personally. IDEX, if you're in IDEX, let me know, because you are looking very, very good right now. McLean nabbed 30 shares of AMC at 722. That is awesome. You're up right now. Let's see how things play out for the rest of the day. Exciting. I hope you get it. It is very much struggling at the like 730 to 740 area. Let's hope that the fellow space apes step in sooner rather than later. Let's get some coffee in our systems. Cameron Ledford, is AMC over? I'm down 22K advice. No one can tell you if it's over or it's not. I can tell you that I'm holding. I can tell you that the short interest on AMC is still very high. We have the makings of a short squeeze, but the way things have been playing out, I wouldn't say it's overwhelmingly likely, just to be honest. But also, I am holding my own shares just in case it does happen. Dana C, you just became an astronaut. Welcome aboard, Dana. What do you think about HITI? I can look that up. Don't know what it is off the top of my head. From Ruben, thank you for that super chat. Can you give me a shout out, Matt? Big fan from France. Esmail, my Pippi Esmail. Shout out, thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, from France, let me know what countries you're in. I love to do this every stream to just show the other people in the stream how the fact that there's space apes everyone. Guys, comment below the country you're in right now. We have space apes all throughout the world, and it'll be very soon that we're throughout the entire freaking galaxy. We're starting with the moon, and then we're going even higher. We're at the tippity top of the mountain, and we're only halfway there. That is very much from Dr. Disrespect. I'm a huge fan of his content. I love that saying. I'm going to reuse it for us space apes, but just so you know, that is a Dr. Disrespect saying. He's an amazing creator. I admire him at a high degree. Someone did ask about, I believe it was HITI. Bullish. It looks like it's new. It's a penny stock. If it can get above 60 cents, potentially run to 69, but not my style. Be careful, because if it falls, the risk reward is currently not in your favor. The closest technical support comes at 44. I believe there are better plays out in the market, but you got to do what you got to do. Justin, what do you think about PLNHF Planet 13? I think it could go 10 by the end of the year and maybe be a big blue chip in a few years from now. I haven't heard of that. PLNHF, the fact that it has 5, it tells me it's on the OTC market. I really don't like messing around with OTC stocks, just because there's a lot of shenanigans going on in that market. Some of those can disappear overnight. I've lost a lot of money. I know of a lot of people who have it's just not your safest one. Like, I prefer to find either blue chip stocks I think could make nice moves right now, or medium stocks that maybe in a couple years could become solid blue chip stocks. But just so you know, the chance of an OTC stock, something on the gray market, turning into a blue chip is very, very low. I think there's just better opportunities. It's not worth the risk of your money. These things got knocked down, but they are fighting back. GME took a sizable hit right here. IDEX is gunning for a new intraday high. The current one is 524, as you can see on the screen, but I think better times are coming. What's going on with Doge? I see you guys talking about it. It's still hanging out at this trend line. It's going to be make or break. We still have this pattern of lower highs, higher lows, consolidation. It kind of needs to get above this. Obviously, key psychological level at 5 cents. I would love for it to pop above that. Jonathan, thank you for that super chat. Come on, IDEX. Let me know if you're in IDEX. I want to know how much you're up. It's probably a lot. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, huge favor, please. Let's get this up to 2,500 likes. All I need are 700 of you brave space apes to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you like the moon gaming, if you like the community, if you like talking about stocks and like making money, you got to hit that subscribe button. Opinion on Palantir. Big fan. Potentially a little overpriced at the moment, but I think it is a long-term winner. They are in the field of data analytics. Their biggest customer is the U.S. government. I think almost 65% of their revenue comes from the U.S. government. Obviously, the very deep-pocketed U.S. government. I think Palantir is here to stay for a while. SSL. Someone is asking about SSL. SSL. If you're in SSL, you said you bought it a while ago. At this point, I don't see why it wouldn't at least come back up to 1650, this previous support, which will most likely act as resistance. Weird chart. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a chemical company. I don't know much. It looks, from a charting perspective, I would say that bullish momentum is on your side, and I would wait to see how it reacts to this previous support, which may now function as resistance. My gut instinct on this chart, though, is a bullish one. Thank you for hitting that like. 100 more to go to 2.5. Don't forget to subscribe. We have hour and 12 minutes until the market closes for the day. I think volatility will very much pick up in power hour. Connor O'Sullivan, RP Game Stonks. That's not the best attitude. We run on positive vibes in here. This rocket ship is full of positive vibes and coffee. Workhorse Group, how's Workhorse doing? Workhorse is moving. Workhorse is another great mover. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I was talking about it earlier in the stream. This is an EV stock that is killing it. I'm personally invested. They just made a new all-time high. This is a leftover technical analysis from my earlier videos. Let me get rid of some of these lines. I was talking about how they were clearly in a bullish pennant, and it looks like they broke out from it. Bullish pennant. Stock goes up, forms a triangle. It's called a bullish pennant because they commonly break upwards. It got above 40. Sky's the limit now. Very, very bullish. I think there's a good chance of Workhorse winning the USPS contract. How will the squeeze be? 50, 60, 100, 150. Burnock, no way to know. No way to even guarantee that there will be a squeeze. We're just holding diamond hands in case there is a squeeze. But you can't predict a specific level. That's just not how the market or short squeezes work. Let me know if you're in Workhorse. If you guys are big EV fans out there, let me know your favorite EV stock. IDEX is pushing. I want to have it up when it hits it. Jonathan Reyes, thoughts on HOL gotten at 14. Hashtag Moongate. I love that support. HOL, let me just pull it up real quick here. I mean, it looks good. It's battling it at the support of 18. That is a technical level of support, but obviously the resistance is pretty close at 20. IDEX. All right, just quick reminder, this is Thinkorswim. It's from TD Ameritrade. You can get it on a Mac or on a PC. And then this chart is TradingView. There's a link for that in the description below. Staff, and sorry about when I was using the word shenanigans. Yeah, thank you for that clarification. It just means some funky stuff going on in the background. Shouldn't probably use weird words like that when there's such a diverse audience. My apologies. Right here, IDX is about to make a new intraday high. It is pushing watch 524. I'm very excited. Workhorse, I'm telling you people, throw Workhorse on your watch list. Make a whole EV watch list. Watch Fuel Cell, Workhorse, Tesla, NIO, Blink Charging, all of them, Hyliion, all potential to have massive, massive gains in 2021 and over the next couple of years. Check AAV. What do you think that will keep doing? Eric in Ohio. I bought into airline stocks last year. Do I sell now or hold up 350? Safe AEL, UAL, and CCL. So basically, Eric, it looks like you are primed for as the economy returns to normal. CCL is the cruise lines. Safe, I believe, is the name is escaping me. I know what it is. It's that airline, the cheap airline that. No, that was Save. Sorry, I'm confusing it with Save. AAL. Be careful. Okay, this is if you guys want to play Rona bounce back stocks and you're looking at the airline industry, please be careful with American Airlines. Ticker symbol AAAL. They are the worst airline stock. In my own opinion, they are the worst airline stock coming into the calendar year 2020 before all hell broke loose. They were already having a tough time. They were very, very leveraged. They were a bad business coming into it. Whenever you're looking for an industry of hey, I like airlines, buy the best ones. If you're looking for a large airline, I would personally recommend looking into Southwest, followed by Delta and United. In my own mind, those are pretty much tied. For smaller companies, check out JetBlue and Alaskan. American Airlines had a tough time before the world broke down. Lots of debt. They were highly leveraged. Not a good one. I'm not saying that the stock's not gonna go up. I'm saying that you have much less risk in the other airlines. Obviously, these are my own opinions, not financial advice. Hey man, big fan, bro. I've been I seen something worth looking at. How do I send you a screenshot I took? Someone bought 149K worth. That was 1 million. Tristan, thank you. Just tag me on Twitter. And we can look at it as a group. If you guys need to send me anything during the stream that you want the group to look at, all you got to do is tag at Matt Kohrs. We can look at it live on stream. Tyler, do you think AMC shorts covered their shares last week already? Why would they wait till the last second? I don't think that they covered. We're getting reports that the short interest is still pretty high. I don't think they covered. There is such a large short position out there that when you cover, you're buying back in. We would most likely see a momentary spike in the stock's price if all of the shorts covered. Tony Jerome, hold and watch. Be silent, farts. Propaganda everywhere. There does seem to be quite a bit of propaganda. Hey, AMC's popping back, just so you guys know. Where's a good place to find financial news in order to be better informed about stocks? Are there other places than Twitter? Yes. I am no way affiliated with this website, but I love them. Go to finviz.com. Guys, write this down. This is an amazing tool. They're a free service. Obviously, there is a paid edition where you can get more information, but Finviz is an excellent thing. Like even right here, you can see the big gainers of the day, the big losers of the day. And then what's really cool about it is like, let's go to search like Apple. This is information is all for free. You get all these great metrics. You get the analyst upgrades, downgrades. You get all the news. Obviously, there's always a lot of Apple news. You can get the most up-to-date news articles. On the bottom here, pretty cool. You can see when the insiders are buying and selling. Lots of great information for free. All you have to do is go to finviz.com. Once again, I'm not affiliated with them, but I can tell you that I use this website on a daily basis when I'm doing my own research. Spirit Airlines is also good to invest as they will have flights authorized to several new airports in the U.S. announced yesterday. So similar to American Airlines coming into the world collapsing, Spirit was very much leveraged. Their financials weren't good. But I don't dislike them as much as American Airlines. I like Spirit way more just because of their budget-friendly options. When the world does open back up, I think a lot of people will be taking advantage of it. So to clarify, personally, my least favorite airline to ever play is American Airlines. I will not buy it unless something dramatically changes with the business. AMC could push 15 to 20 over the summer as lockdowns ends and theaters open again. Also, is turning off lending won't that drop price point? Do call puts affect the price of the stock? Does it count as volume? No. So the options market, Moon Eyes, is a different market. You can actually see the volume of puts and options. It doesn't get counted here in this option, or like in this volume, I should say. It's its own market. I don't know about the turning off thing. I don't think that lending would drop the price point. This one is from Tarek. They are selling among themselves, so people will panic and sell and drive the price lower. Market manipulation. They still have to cover their positions. Hold. That's what people have been talking about with a short ladder attack. I have no way to confirm or deny if a short ladder attack is going on, but I do know from studying it, they're way more, a short ladder attack is way more capable in a low volume scenario. And for example, right now, I don't know if that's playing off. It might be. Like I said, I can't confirm or deny. I just know a lot of people on Wall Street want AMC and GME to go down. IDX is still looking very strong. Cody, just joined and need to learn everything. Welcome aboard, brother. I missed another one. Tony, I have 4.3 shares, average 140 each. Still holding the line. Congrats. I wish you the best of luck. People's Champ 38, is the SSR tomorrow going to greatly impact what is happening? In my humble opinion, no. The stock is already falling off. Obviously, the SSR did not protect us that much in the moment. AMC's down 19%. GME is down 36%. Jesus. I'm saying that. I'm just giving you guys facts. but you should also know with my own position, I am holding. I have diamond hands. I'm not selling. Guys, I stream my positions to you every day when I'm streaming. You'll definitively know when I sell. What I decide to do with my own positions is very different than the straight facts I'm giving you with the technicals, fundamentals, and story development. Any idea on why NPA just popped off? This comes from RJ Mess in the Moon Gang Discord. NPA. I don't know what's going on with NPA. Let's pull them up really quick. If you guys are... Whoa, NPA is moving. Good call. Something's going on with NPA. If anyone knows the breaking news on NPA, let me know. That's amazing. Mark Wagner, I know you don't like OTC, but what's your opinion on CRLBF? They're making a bunch of right moves in the US. I got in early Jan 2021. CRLBF. Let's check that out. CRLBF. CRLBF. I just want to see if there's any news. Okay, so it's another cannabis play. Interesting. I think the sector as a whole will do well this year. To sum that up, I mean, as a stock, if I was in the cannabis sector, I would buy more of the quote unquote well-known ones, such as Tilray. This one is looking nice though. I mean, it's coming down to this battle right here. If it can get over like this 1430, whatever this high is, what is that? High is 1438. It could keep ripping, but just watch for resistance like right where it's at now. But congratulations. It sounds like you already you're already up quite a bit. Love to hear when you guys are killing it. Can I check SNDL? Sure, I know that's a popular one right now. SNDL, and what's this other one? Thank you for that super chat. You've missed my past two super chats. Could you please look at RAP, which is RAP Technologies? Chandler, sorry, did not mean it like the chat just moves a million miles an hour. Let me look at SNDL first, and then I will look at RAP. SNDL, clear resistance at $1.30. Rejected here, rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. It needs to get above 130. Each day the range is getting smaller and smaller. As you can see, we're continually putting in higher lows. So it's going to come down to basically a breakdown of this upward trend line, or it's going to break above 130. We will find out very soon. We're going to get the answer. This wedge will keep filling out. Pay attention to this wedge with SNDL. All right, and then this one is RAP. I believe we spoke about this one earlier. I want to go to the daily. So RAP, I know James from Canada, big fan. I like how it got above this resistance in the mid sixes. It looks like it's off to the races. Pay close attention to how it reacts to 770. Watch that. Be careful though. The RSI is starting to look a bit blown out, but the fact that it could get over the 650 where it was rejected multiple times before does make me lean slightly bullish on WRAP. Best of luck with that. What's going on with these guys? Are they falling off a map again? Falling off the map again? Someone let me know if NPA is able, like, just keeps running. That's awesome. IDX, I want to bring that back up. I do feel confident in IDX. What's going on over here? My apologies. Man, AMC is getting crushed right about now. So is GME. GWPH. What's going on with GWPH? Whoa, huge gap up. Obviously, there has to be pharmaceutical. So either they pass a trial, FDA approval, something big happened. They closed 2 days ago at 145, and now they're trading at 240. That's crazy. Big pharmaceutical company, I'm assuming. Doge, look at this. Bounce off of that trend line that I've been calling out. Watch how it reacts. There is resistance between here. Like, it's right now at resistance. If it can get above 0.05, if it can get above 5 cents, good chance it could keep moving. If AMC and GME were actually over, why would they still be fighting? I.e., why are the charts almost identical? 100% agree. That's why I don't think the fight's over. We may be losing this round, but the fight's not over. There's still more to this boxing match. Trust me. Remember, together, us apes, us space apes here at the Moon Gang are stronger. Guys, you have to love how, like, right here, 7:15 where it bounced. Look at it, bounced there back at 2 p.m. So we're fast forwarding by an hour. Same buyer stepping in right at 7:15. This is why it's worthwhile every so often to check out do some basic technical analysis. It will very, very much help you out. Shang, using terms like getting crushed is counterproductive and scares. Talking about trends is better. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. It's no lie. I mean, GameStop's down, what is it, 38% today. There's no other way to put it. I'm going to shoot you guys straight. I need to build up this brand. I need you guys to know that you can come for me, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I will share the information. I'm not going to sugarcoat any of it. What I see, what the news is, I will always shoot you guys straight. Matt Martin, great name. Have you read about the GME emergency proxy meeting? Thing to recall, all shorts. I looked it up and it seems like a real thing. Any thoughts? I haven't heard of it. I will research that tonight. Thank you, Matt Martin. JMock. APHA for cannabis has done well for me the last few months. Thoughts on the Canadian company getting the US market? Yeah, so we've been talking about APHA a little bit. Another cannabis play. Seems very interesting. People like it. The stock's going up. I think the market as a whole is kind of liking it. So Sunday, I'm a Packers fan. Sorry for 2010 LO. Who are you taking? Um, Interesting. I don't know. Like, so neither of the teams playing right now, uh, like, are my teams. But man, I know it's gonna be divisive, but I just think Brady's the GOAT. It almost seems crazy to bet against him. The guy is he seems like a space ape if you ask me. Colvin, help, can't stop buying these dips. You are a full on space ape, brother. I love it. Global transactions. I would love to like look at XRP. Thank you. Let's pull that up. XRP. For those of you crypto heads, here is a look at. Oops. This is for you, global. We are in this bullish pennant. Look for this to build out. Commonly, they do break upward. When they do that, there would be a region of resistance between 447 and 449. So watch that resistance right here. Watch for this triangle to build out. I would predict a break upward, but we'll see how that one goes. I hope that helps you out, global transactions. That's directly from the Moon Gang Discord. If you're interested in the Moon Gang Discord, don't forget that the registration, like, we're just closing it down tomorrow. No one else will be able to sign up after tomorrow. I don't know when we'll be reopening it. So if you want to be a part of it, the first link in this description, just a Discord. We talk a lot about stocks. We'll be doing special live stuff over the weekend, not on YouTube, and more of just a community to bounce ideas off each other. What's your take on Gilt? I'll look into that. So I bought into AMC at 13. What are your thoughts? Should I just hold Whitey stunts? I can't tell you what to do. This is not financial advice. I know you guys are getting tired of hearing that. I just need to cover my own butt from a legal perspective. All I can do is tell you what I'm doing, and I am holding. Even as I see this red, even as I know, Shane, you don't want me to say it, but it is getting crushed, but I'm still holding. I have diamond hands. I mean, keep in mind that even outside of this short squeeze, AMC, there's a lot of assumptions that it will bounce back when the world returns, like, I guess, quote unquote, to normal. Is all hope lost? I got diamonds hands, but it sucks that these little guys lose all the time. What are your thoughts? I mean, the situation is getting bad, but also, I don't think all hope is lost. Tristan, hey bro, I sent you a Twitter share and I just made it just to show you in the apes that we need to know about it and trying to get help 1 million in shares. All right, Tristan, I will check that out. Everyone watching, you guys have some faith. If you want to help out a fellow space ape, help out your community, drop a like. Let's get this up. Let's double the numbers up. There are enough viewers right now to get this up to 5K, guys. I will check out GILT. I'll be sitting here, guys. We're doing this for the market close. We're in power hour now. I will be sticking around into post-market trading. Let's get these likes up. Let's let YouTube know we want more and more people in here. We can't let this news cycle die off. Like, I think people are losing interest in it, and we can't let that happen. We have to fight back. Don't forget to stay up to date with the Moon Gang. Just hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Bounce right here. Look at this. Look at this technicals right here. Bounce at 710. Let's hope it holds. Don't forget, don't sleep on IDEX. It is pushing the 520 level. Not too long until it gets a new intraday high. I know some people are curious about GILT. Giant satellite. Looks like it just wants to break out at 14. Do you think Nokia will go up soon? David, unfortunately, I don't know much about the fundamentals of Nokia. I know it was getting caught up in this, like, the WallStreetBets short squeeze, and as of now, the sentiment for the squeeze is dying off. So if ones were going to squeeze, it would be GameStop and AMC, not Nokia. Deaths API, you only lose if you sell. Keep buying the dip to lower your cost unit ratio. Not financial advice. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. Is the plan to just hold, not buy or sell to trigger the squeeze? Also, is XRP going to run? David, my personal plan is to hold and buy major dips. XRP, I'm not in on XRP. Personally, I'm invested in Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Doge at the moment, but we did pull up the XRP graph, and it was looking pretty nice. Wait for this triangle to fill out. It will break one way or the other. But this pattern is commonly considered to be a bullish one. Pipe scum. There is plenty of resistance on AMC, 30K plus at 710 and 142,000 at $7. AMC is not lost. Pipe scum, I love that vibe. I can tell just from your energy, you are a hardcore space ape. I love it. Guys, if you're a space ape and have diamond hands, let me know with some emojis below. Let's get that flowing in chat. We got to get this energy picking up. We can't let these suits, these Gregs, bring us down. Let's get this energy to the next level. Look at this. IDX is moving again. I miss the IDX move, but it is moving. I love it. I'm really, really hoping that AMC can hold this. AMC outstanding shares is going down. Keep holding. Thank you, Egg Salts, for that super chat. I want to know what's going on. Right here, we are pushing. We are right at that region of resistance with Doge. If it can get above 0.05, I think we could have a nice additional movement. We are right kind of at that make or break it point. Just so you space apes know. Watch this fill out. Supernatural 1536. There's no way AMC and GME would have identical patterns organically. Market manipulation, diamond hands. I agree. The charts are very scarily similar. Very scarily similar. That's a little tongue twister there. Look for Doge to pop very soon. AMC is fighting its little heart out to hold $7.10. GameStop beaten down to 56. Just G calling out a potential massive cup and handle on BlackBerry. Let's check it out. Kind of looks like it to me. Kind of weird with this, like the pre and post market trading, but this could be the start of a cup and handle. Watch how it reacts to 1250. If it gets slightly knocked down and then pops from there, good call, Just G. This is why we are one full community, always calling out the potential setups in general. There's clearly resistance at 1225, 1250, rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. If it can get above it, it could keep moving a bit. Definitely, to me, I would be looking next for like above 13 for sure. So just watch how it reacts right at this 1250 level. Great call out. Hang on, just removing some Gregs from the chat. We don't need those vibes. We don't need those vibes. All right, what is the volume on GameStop? We can see it over here. So right now the volume is low. It's 53 million. The average volume over the past 10 days has been a 101. So we definitely wanted that higher, and it's half of that. The volume is just incredibly low. Probably the same with AMC. Yep, the average volume over the past 10 days, 372. The volume today is 136. Of course, the day isn't over, but something amazing would have to happen to get even close to those numbers for either of those stocks. That's what's going on. At least IDX is looking good. Hey Matt, any news from WallStreetBets on Twitter? Let's start the buzz again. Diamond hands. Thank you, Max. We will pull up the Twitter in a second. Julian, we need a Papa Elon for GME and AMC. I agree. It would be amazing if Elon could step in and save us from this one. What do you think of AMD long term? AMD's good. I like NVIDIA better. That's just my personal preference, though. I like their exposure, their strong exposure to the gaming industry. Come on, I want Doge to pop off here. Let's go to Twitter and see what the WSB mod. Okay, so no big updates. Let's see if the chairman. I personally want to know much more about the situation that's going on between all the moderators because he seems like a pretty negative one. This is what we were talking about. Several of the followers sent me this now deleted post from WallStreetBets. This is where some negative stuff's been going on. We've been taken hostage by top mods. When that's the first sentence, you never know it's not gonna be a good one. So check this out. The chairman, WSB chairman, check out this article if you want to read more. But it does seem like there's some negative things brewing between the. This is hilarious. You have to love that. Guys, if you have anything to send me at Matt_Kohrs, we can go over it. Let me see if you guys have been sending anything my way in the meantime. Okay, Tristan sending in that order book. Thank you, brother. Looks like people are stepping up to buy AMC somewhat soon. Let's hope that those bids hang in there. There is very much blood in the water right now, and we gotta sit here and see how it plays out. All right. This is from Tristan. This is he's talking about the order book. There are a lot of people waiting to pick up AMC right at 7. Let's hope that they can stick around. Once again, that's called an order book. You can see on the level 2 where the buys and the sells are waiting. So it's all coming down for AMC to this battle right at $7. Let's see if they're smashing through 7 pretty hard. It will take volume. It is possible, but let's just see. Thank you, Tristan, for sending that my way. As you can see, the volume is starting to uptick down here. A lot of shares are being exchanged hands. I'm kind of concerned, guys. We kind of need 7 to hold. Oh, look at that. Pop in GME as well. Look at HCMC, Doge scope. All right, HCMC, I will pull that up. We could do it down here. HCMC. Dude, this is like a micro stock, man. These are hard. I'm not a big fan of these ones. I think just the risk is too considerable. Penn is moving today. For all my gambling fanatics, Barstool Sports supporters, Penn is moving. That's nice. Cool. Workhorse with the continuation on that breakout. All you EV fans out there, you must be feeling good about Workhorse. I hope you're making some money off of this. GME bounce off of 55. AMC bounce off of 7. Let's see if there's any follow through. Okay, King Kong talking to me about audio. If you have an idea about what that fix would be, let me know. Obviously, it's picking up some weird distortion in the background for people with headphones. I will work my hardest to try to make this setup the best setup. Sounds like there's a couple things I could do to improve audio. King Kong, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Responding to you. All right. Let's see. So far, this line in the sand at $7 has held. We have 36 minutes. What else are we looking at? What are the big movers? Workhorse is clearly moving. I hope you're in on Workhorse. Money move. What's Tesla doing these days? Tesla, pretty much flat, 850. Take-Two Interactive, great esports stock, 200. Not that long ago was at 100. Penn, Nvidia is kind of flat at 540. Logitech makes a bunch of hardware for gamers, another esports play. Fuel cells up. It sounds like EV is having a good day. EV seems to be pretty green across the board today. I mean, Workhorse is still pushing. I'm in on Workhorse. Here's what I'm in long term. Over here, where's my Workhorse? Workhorse, just so you guys know, I got in at 22, and that was early Jan. I'm up 90% on the position. That's what the Moon Gang's all about. We just share our plays, we share our ideas, and hopefully some of them pan out to make money. TNSP, we will check that out. Can I ask what happens if people keep the stock and the hedges can't buy them back? It's probably not going to happen like that. The liquidity for like big stocks like this, like where it's trading millions of shares, I don't think not buying back like won't be a real issue. Good question though. It is confusing how all this works. CRLBF, that's another OTC gray market stock. It's in the cannabis sector, so it might do well, but just please be careful with OTC penny stocks like that. A lot of borderline illegal things goes on with it. All right, someone has been very patient with TNSP. Looking good. Overall, once again, you guys are really liking this penny stock. You got to be careful with these. High risk, high reward. Just watch for resistance at that key psychological level of $1. Adam, thank you. It's weird AMC and GME rise and fall at the same time. Possible hack or elite game playing. Seems like hardcore manipulation if you ask me. Obviously, I can't confirm nor deny that, but the fact that they move in unison so perfectly, it's a big red flag in my mind. Workhorse still pushing. Diamonds might be a girl's best friend, but they're definitely a space ape's best friend as well. Diamond Hand Club. That's why we got going for this. Look at, you gotta have diamond hands. You gotta show your love for your fellow space ape. Someone sent me this shirt. It's amazing. I don't know if I'll ever take it off. I appreciate being a space ape. I'm very, very fortunate to be surrounded by other space apes. You guys get me jacked up. Any insight on AACG? It's up 800% today. I mean, if it's up that much, I'm assuming it's another penny stock. AACG. What is this? What is the big announcement? Does anyone have the fundamental news? I mean, don't chase this. Like, it could keep going up, but it also could get completely clobbered. Someone let me know the fundamental update of why this one is going off today. All right. Thus far, AMC is having a decent bounce off of 7. We got to hold that line for sure. With the drop in GME from 500 to now, wouldn't they have made enough on shorting GME to cover their AMC losses? Well, you're fake. It depends on when they got in. So like if they shorted it at say $60 and then it ran up to 500, they're only in the money now. We don't know at like what levels they really created the position. There were just so many created that I'm sure their cost basis is like all across the board. Where do you genuinely see AMC tomorrow? No diamond hand stuff. A realistic number, man. Realistic number. The market over the past this week has been red. We are getting to the point where, from a technical perspective, it is getting severely oversold. But also with weird movements like this, we aren't necessarily playing in the world of technicals and fundamentals. All I know is unless I'll put it this way, unless the big public sentiment comes through and we get someone like Portnoy or Elon or Chamath to start talking about these again and get the overall public interested in them. Obviously, everyone in this live stream right now is very, very interested, but we need way more people outside of this. If the public interest isn't there, it's gonna be red in terms of tomorrow. That doesn't mean that like next week or next month it can't bounce back, but I'm just letting you know that overall we need the public interest to come back to AMC and GME. I have 2,000 shares at $15 on AMC. I have had diamond hands, but damn, talk to me. Is tomorrow a big day? It's a big day in terms of there's a lot of put options expiring, as in they want it to go down below a certain value. So if they can't push it below that, they will be out money, obviously making them mad. So we'll have to see. But like I said, technically, from a technical perspective, these stocks are getting oversold. So I wouldn't be surprised if some people are looking to swoop in on a discount. Guys, it's hard to make predictions, like, because obviously, like, you're just throwing out numbers and like things are always changing. This is such an incredibly dynamic situation. Other stocks, like let's just say Apple as an example, I could give much more of a founded technical breakdown of where I see tomorrow, because like the day-to-day news isn't so volatile on it. AMC, GME, it's out the world. I'm not happy with the negative stuff I'm hearing about WallStreetBets. That's not good for these stocks in the short squeeze. If that community loses its enthusiasm and the support behind it, no bueno. So we'll have to see how it goes. However it goes, I will be giving you my up-to-date live opinions on the entire situation. I'm not going anywhere. I'll let you know how it all plays out. Will payday have an effect tomorrow, Lance? It could. I like that question. Actually, a very creative question in the sense of people buying it on a discount. We just need people. Money needs to flow into these stocks. The stock has to be bought up higher and higher. So that question, a good one with payday. People have more money, but I don't know. I don't know how many people are diamond hands out there. I don't know how many people are paper hands. All I can tell you is what I'm doing. I have diamond hands. I'm holding. If I see nice dips at support, I will buy more. If enough people are thinking like me, the shorts are in trouble. If enough people aren't thinking like me, like I said, there's blood in the water. Formerly sober. Everyone at Elon on Twitter. Now let's get trending. There are 12K people in here. We can get it trending. That would be awesome. Guys, I mean, I'll retweet something. I would love for Elon to give us a helping hand at this point. I mean, I have money in the game. You guys haven't seen that I'm severely, severely down. This entire play out has taken wreaked havoc on my own portfolio. And I hope me being honest and transparent kind of resonates with you about that. All right, so far there was a volume spike as these were both dropping off, but people did step in. We have about 27 minutes until the market closes. I still don't know the technical or the fundamental update going on with AACG, but it's obviously up big. It's pushing a new high. I mean, its intraday chart has to look wild. Look at that. Something big was announced, and it just went bananas. This is Caterpillar, right? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so you're in. So very much resistance here, kind of close to this support. The battle will be here if it's 197, 200. 200 classically got smacked there. I mean, just that's a human level. We love to watch those round numbers. Cat, to my understanding, is a pretty solid like long-term hold. Like if we look at it off of the March lows of 2020, nice grind upward. So you just gotta have discipline. I'm not in Cat. I don't know much about like their balance sheet, their income statement, anything like that. But I can tell you very much that this trend is a nice bullish one. I mean, up, up, up we go. Eddie wants to look at solo. Hang on this chat. I'm a little bit behind. I don't want to miss anything. Solo is nice. Eddie, if I were in your position, I would hold and pray for a breakout. This is cup and handle. We talk about that a lot. Here's the cup. Here's the handle, almost like a double handle action. If it can get above this resistance at like 920-ish, I mean, clear sailing ahead all the way up to 13. Eddie, can't tell you what to do, but if I were you, I would hold and look for a breakout. We're right at resistance. Good luck, brother. Ty Green, thank you very much for that super chat. Very generous of you. Hey man, quick question. If GME falls to $5 or something, would you continue to hold? Do you think it could potentially go back up long term, weeks, months from now? And your response is not financial advice. I got it. I appreciate that, Ty. You understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so if it fell to $5, if it falls like that drastically low, in my mind, I see no reason why I would cut because I'm not saving myself that much money. I might as well just hold and, like you said, in the long term, come back. I feel more comfortable holding AMC long term because coming into this craziness, they were in a better financial situation and they were just really hit by the like global chaos that ensued over the past year. While at GameStop, they were already struggling a bit and then it got even worse when all the craziness broke. So if it gets very bad, like these things are trading at dirt cheap, I almost see no point in cutting it because I'm not saving myself that much money. The awkward question is where it's more in between, where it's not dirt cheap, but it's also not that close to where you got in at. That's where the, I guess, complex questions really come. I think psychologically, those are the big ones. For me, if it's dirt cheap, well, I'm not saving myself that much money. I would just hold it. But with that being said, in terms of just being a business, a normal business in the U.S. stock market, I would prefer to hold AMC just because I think their bounce back outside of this short squeeze question is more probable than GameStop. But who knows? With this craziness, they have smart business people. Both of these people, both of these businesses, like, so they may have taken advantage of the situation and permanently pivoted the businesses in a positive manner. Who knows? I'm not on those calls. I don't know what they've been doing. Great question, Ty. I hope that helps. But if it's so cheap, you might as well just hold. That's what I'm doing. If it's in the medium, that's where it gets a little confusing of what to do. Everyone tag Elon help AMC and tag him on Twitter. 12K people has got to get some sort of attention. Formerly sober, thank you for that super chat. He's looking for you guys to tag hashtag Elon help AMC. On Twitter, there are 12K people of you in here. Speaking of that, it would be much appreciated if you guys could drop some likes. All that does is really let the YouTube algorithm know we want more people in here. If you guys could just get me up to 5K, not even all 12K of you have to hit the like, but just 1.5 thousand of you, drop a like if you're enjoying this, if you're enjoying the analysis, the teaching, the value. And don't forget to join the Moon Gang. I know a lot of you in here have already joined it, but if you haven't, all you got to do is hit that red button, turn on your notifications. I go live all day, every day. We're here. I will be here post this news. When this news cycle of AMC and GameStop, however it ends, whatever way, I will be here after that. And we're always looking for the next money-making opportunity to take our portfolios and our fellow space apes to the moon. If you want to be a part of that, all you got to do is hit subscribe. If you want more in-depth discussions, what we're talking about right now, I'm seeing it. Great discussions in the Moon Gang Discord. first link. I'm not going to beat you guys over the head with it. I just want you to know that the signups for this Discord, it's already rolling, but it will end tomorrow. So after tomorrow, I won't be pitching it anymore. But if you want to be in that Discord group, you got to hop on it while it's still open. All right, before I miss these super chats, thoughts on IQST? Let me pull that up. IQST. Penny stock, obviously resistance at 70 cents. Don't really know much about it. It's OTC. OTC is a little bit too high risk. I think there's better opportunities in the overall market. Sorry, the chat's slow. MTP. MTP looks like it's running. Don't chase new highs. Buy at support. The closest support is $3.20, followed by $3. Don't chase this. Optimize your risk reward by buying at levels of support. My cost average on AMC is 1016. Would you buy more to lower your cost average or just stay put? I mean, it depends on how good you feel about the situation. We're not that far off. If you want to lower it and cut that in half, you could get your average to about 850. I don't know. My average is, I actually don't even know my average on AMC. Let me check. AMC. My average is 875, so you'd be closer to me. I don't know. That's a tough call. CTRM, I believe CTRM is Salesforce, and I think that they were actually looking no, Castor Maritime. Oh yeah. Okay. Consolidating, very much in the same region of consolidation. Just see which way it breaks, either above 80 cents or kind of below 55. But you gotta wait to see which way it breaks. Fellow Apes, trading 212 now has a waiting list when you try to open an account on PC. In the UK, joining to get the HCMC, holding AMC, BB, GME. Tommy, you are a space ape. I love it. Carlos, just tweeted Elon to save AMC. The tweet was free to do, just saying. Very true. A lot of these things, the best things we can do right now, i.e. keeping the public interest high, is free. And that's all I'm asking with this channel. Like I said, we're here day in and day out. It is free to drop a like, 700 more to hit 5K. It is free to subscribe. None of that's a paywall. Your support is obviously insane. Ooh, guys, what's going on with GME? I leave it for a second, and it's getting smoked. AMC is coming up on the second test of $7. Let's see how it plays out from here. I want to bring Workhorse up. Workhorse has been an EV monster. NPA, RJ Mess, good call on NPA. It is still moving. Congrats, man. All right, looks like we're getting that second bounce potentially. I like that green bar. 18 minutes till the market closes. Hector, check out TETRA and NEPT. Let me write those down. I want to see how this bounce. I don't want to take the screen off AMC at the moment. I guess I could throw up one of those NEPT. Is that what you? Yeah. Okay. NEPT. I just want to leave these up. We're at a big point. Big pivotal point. So NEPT, it's sitting right at that resistance at like 215-ish. If it can get above that, watch for 250. So basically it's sitting like you can almost, here, I know this is small, sorry, my apologies. So right here, it's at that exact same level it got rejected before. If it can get over it on some nice bullish momentum, then look for 250. But it's like right at that key line in the sand, so be careful. AMC looks like it really wants to test $7. Let's hope that there is enough of a follow through. Diamond hands. Didn't hear no bell. GME fighting back. Thoughts on XLM crypto that partnered with Visa? No thoughts. I'm a bigger fan of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin at the moment. XRP is looking pretty nice, though, as we saw earlier. Guys, it's only done if you say it's done. Elon, help GME. This is all coming back to the whole point of, ooh, we're testing 7. What's going to happen? This is the big battle. We know there's a lot of buyers sitting at 7. Let's see who's going to win the fight. Thoughts on ATOS? We were looking at bullish. My initial gut instinct was bullish. Discord subscription question. Can you cancel anytime? Yes. You're not like signed into a contract. It's like a month-to-month thing. You can cancel the Patreon thing whenever you need to if the group's not for you. I'm not trying to pressure it. Like, you're not signing your soul away. I'm not trying to pressure people into it. IDEX moving again. I love that. Looking to finish out the day strong. That's awesome. What's Workhorse up to? Workhorse is $42 right now. That's an amazing move for Workhorse. All right, this is it. You guys can watch the ticker tape on the top right here. You can see how many are getting filled at 700. Like the battle is very much straight at $7. Let's see who's gonna win. The snakes or the space apes? The battle is very much unfolding right in front of your eyes. Doge still filling out this wedge. Thus far, nice bounce off of 7. Market has 14 minutes left. Is there any big breaking news? Guys, whatever you're trying to get trending, make sure to send it my way. At Matt_Kohrs, send it my way. There is strength in numbers. This is a serious one. Look at the volume's picking up. There's a lot going on. All right, some people are saying interesting things are getting posted on Reddit. Do we have any updates about WallStreetBets on Reddit? Shang Mag, you have a great point. It is a game of attrition. Thank you for that super chat, brother. You have been a massive supporter of this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Okay, look at the hedge fund insider post on WallStreetBets. Doomslayer, whoever is posting that, guys, just tag me on Twitter so I can bring it up so I'm not wasting other people's time to find it. Tag me on Twitter so I can bring up the link right from there. All right, they're stepping back in. They're refusing to give up the fight at $7. Oops, sorry. Trying to type with some coffee. So I believe today is the first day that we won't get a direct update from Roaring Kitty, just to remind everyone. Pretty much how I feel right about now. Diamond hands. It's all about them diamond hands. Why won't AMC call in shorted stocks? Not exactly how it works. The lender of the shorted stock has to call them in. It's not the company itself. All right. Interesting. AMC is moving upward, but GME is coming down. You really don't typically see a divergent setup like that. James just became a Moon Gang Discord astronaut. Would love to have you there. I'm liking that so far. What's going on here? So something about hedge fund insider. Does look like there's a lot of false information. Quick reminder, this is what happened with Volkswagen. So it went from 200 to 400. There was a brutal sell-off back to that original level, and then that's where the huge squeeze was. I know there was some specifics related to Porsche and whatnot, but every short squeeze has its own story. I just want to point out what happened with Volkswagen in 2008. Wall Street, oops, I did not mean to do that. WallStreetBets is having a rough time, kind of. This chat is going so fast that I think it's actually like slowing down my computer. You guys are unstoppable. Your space apeism is off the charts. Someone FNKO was requested. Oh, looking good. Cup handle. Let's see what happens tomorrow. FNKO. I don't know much about what's going on, but if I'm just looking at the chart, it seems pretty bullish to me. Good call. Best of luck. Hodl. 8 minutes. Let's see. The battle is right now. Yesterday, the Wall Streeters were able to push it below 8. That's where the battle was at. Obviously, the battle has now drifted even lower down to 7. 8 minutes. Let's see if the Space Apes can hold, or let's see if Wall Street and them suits are just going to overpower them. GameStop not looking good. Down to 53. Doge still filling out this channel. Look for a breakout above this trend line or below it. Put my life savings into AMC at 15 bucks, sell or hold. That's all up to you. All I can tell you is that I have diamond hands. I am holding. FNKO, good call out. Guys, let me know in chat. I want some predictions. What do you think the big winners of tomorrow will be? Which ones are you looking to scoop up right now before the market closes for a big winner tomorrow? Post your prediction. Naked, not looking the best. It's right at that support of $1.15. If it breaks below that, things can get ugly. Be careful with Naked. BlackBerry looking a little bit better. Noke is not looking the best right now. AMC is still very much trying to battle it out at $7. PayPal having a pretty solid day. Guys, put this on your watch list. I'm telling you about DraftKings. Maybe a little bit slower mover than your penny stocks, but it's gunning for 64 right now. Let's watch how it reacts to that. Write it down. I'm calling it out. You got to have DraftKings on your watch list. Great action. Apple, I'm a big fan of Apple. I think it's just a matter of time before Apple gets above, like I'm calling for it to clear 150 this calendar year, potentially even 200. Guys, the battle, 6 minutes left. And quick reminder for all of you, I am not going anywhere. We're going to talk about the market close. There will be volatility right away. We are sticking around for some post-market trading. Raise energy, regardless if AMC booms now or not, theaters will reopen again one day. I'm holding. Raise, I would 100% agree with you. I am holding. Look at this. Looks like the Space Apes are not going to lose the fight this afternoon. Still 5 minutes left. It's fighting. Look at rejected. Let's see how it goes. Even GameStop's catching a bid. Nerves are fried. Thank you for the morale boost today. Let us buy you a beer. I appreciate that, PL. After this week, I'll definitely need a beer or two. That's for sure. I think tomorrow, guys, make sure on your watch list for tomorrow. Throw on Workhorse. Throw on IDEX. I'm seeing a lot of people comment about those. I think there's some potential for sure. Please look at AACG. Oh my God. Yeah, we did check out those AACG specifically. Potential, huge potential. Nice looking graph. All right, the Space Apes are really coming in on AMC here. I like it. Looks like all those bids that Tristan sent our way of the book, looking good. What's going on in the Discord? What's your buy price for DKNG? I'm already in at DKNG. I'll show you guys that really quick. DKNG. Where is it? DKNG. Here it is. I'm in at DKNG. I have a really nice average, 47. RJ Mess, just so you know. Great question, though. I'm liking it. I think sports betting will do very well. It's doing well now. Obviously, in the U.S., we have the Super Bowl coming up. Speaking of which, who do you guys have winning the Super Bowl? Who should I be betting on? I'm just going to go with the majority rules. Whatever I see the most of, I'm betting on. Daniel, thank you for that super chat. Three-minute warning. Actually, sorry, 2-minute warning. I don't think that the snake Wall Streeters are going to win this fight. They're going to have to do something crazy over the next 90 seconds. Stick around, guys. We have some big things going on in this post-market trading session. Let's see how it plays out. Let's go over WallStreetBets. There were some negative developments with WallStreetBets today. We got to go over those. We're going to check out all the cryptos. Give us a plan for the overnight session. Hang in there. Formally sober, I'm retweeting and following everyone who tweets Elon help AMC and tags him out on Twitter. So if you guys want to follow her, make sure you're tweeting Elon help AMC. Dimple TSE, I bought more AMC, holding now 60 shares. Hold on, believe on We Power. Let's focus on one stock first. AMC will bloom. Dimple, thank you for that. She is a space ape. She's there with you. 45-second warning, guys. I'm going to watch this. Excuse me if I miss any of the super chats. I want to know who wins this battle. I'm expecting right away some moves as soon as the bell dings, 4 p.m. We're going to get some order on close, some high volatility spikes. Make sure you're paying attention. Things are about to get a bit froggy. All right. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Well, we kept it above 7. Let's see what happens right when the market closes. Some sale orders coming through. Brittany, I've never done this. It's so intimidating to me because my math is horrible, but I'm a single mom that really needs to stretch a dollar. What do you recommend using to buy these stocks and what to do? Thank you. Brittany, well, you got, if you're interested in the stock market, in your situation, if I were in your situation, I would say any brokerage would work. Make sure you're only using money that you can afford to lose. And for you, don't play these highly speculative penny stocks. Look for the bigger ones that you still think have growth potential, such as Apple is a good one that comes to mind. That's just what I would personally do if I were in your situation. Best of luck. I hope you crush it, Brittany. Take a look at Rap Brandon Morris. Okay, we took a look at Rap a couple times. I believe that it's still just consolidating. Let me pull up this daily chart. Yep. Okay, so it finally got above that 660, broke out. Lots of potential. Watch for it to go to the high 7s. Past that, we're looking at 9. Rap is a good one. I wish you the best of luck with it. Man, okay, we gotta do a review now. This is we'll look at Dogecoin cryptos. Let's see how it goes in this post-market session. We gotta review the key levels for AMC, GME. This is the moment where technicals are coming in. We'll start with AMC just alphabetically. No real reason. Okay, so AMC, couple things to talk about right now. Let me bring up these indicators. Some important information. Stay tuned. So when this craziness started, huge volume, medium volume, medium volume, medium volume, low, low, low. Public interest is dying off. That is not a good sign. In terms of the technical price levels, when I say support, when I say resistance, support is just a price level that it bounces off of. Resistance is a price that it's rejected from. Previously, 2 days ago, we saw support at 6. We also saw support at, like, basically here in the 6s. These two price levels I have outlined, I'm looking for this support to hold. In terms of resistance, the first one's going to come just below 9. We did see that yesterday. So write these price levels down between 6 and 650. If the bears push it below it, that is not good news, but I would expect a bounce there. I'm also looking at the RSI, which is the relative strength index. It maps out bullish momentum versus bearish momentum. A lot of bullish momentum up here, a lot of bearish momentum down here. What I'm liking about it now is we are getting into the oversold territory. So I'm hoping people see that. They're looking at these indicators and decide to step in and buy AMC on a discount. That is AMC. Also, for both AMC and GME, don't forget that all the people who've been transferring money out of Robinhood, more and more money should be getting in to their accounts soon. So if they transfer it out, so hopefully there's a big influx of money. Also, people were talking about how it's payday, so that's more money itself. Interesting. Interesting to note, this graph for GameStop is very, very similar. High volume, high volume, high volume, medium, low, 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 medium, low, low. Volume is dying off. We need more volume. The public has to stay interested in these stocks for a short squeeze to happen. It did close right below this support. There was support at 61. The stock is trading at 53. That's not good. It needs to catch itself. Like I said, very similar to GameStop. Right here, already in the oversold territory. But what's different is relative to 2 days ago, it went from 73 to 75 to 53. Obviously, the stock is lower. But what's weird is that the RSI is actually showing a higher value, as in there's more bullish momentum here than there was here. This is commonly indicative of a pop coming, an upswing, a bounce, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, these indicators are not perfect. They're just one extra tool that we can use. If you want to know more about it, it is called Rsi Bullish Divergence. Google that, but it's basically the stock's gone lower, the RSI hasn't. A lot of traders see this and they try to get a long position. It tends to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. We'll find out more tomorrow about it. I just wanted to go over these two charts for more of a medium time frame of where we are. Obviously, huge spikes off, come down. We saw this in Volkswagen in 2008. It came back to its initial levels, and then from there, it went absolutely bananas. That's what we're throwing this Hail Mary play for. I'm not saying that a short squeeze is likely at this point. I'm trying to be fair about the situation. I'm trying to shoot you guys straight and be as transparent as I am capable of doing. It is a very high risk to reward scenario right now. I'm not saying that a squeeze is likely, but if it does play out, there is massive reward potential. What about the option contracts expiring 2/4 that expired the money Friday? Are they going to hit next week? So there's a bunch of options expiring every single Friday typically. So tomorrow is a Friday. So all these people who loaded up on put options for GameStop and AMC they're betting on it getting below their strike price, so they're in the money. I don't know how that's going to play out. We'll have to see. Usually Friday, people are closing out, opening new positions, specifically contracts. I am expecting an increase in volatility. I wish I could tell you which way that volatility would be. Obviously, I'm long on AMC and GME. I want it to be upward, but I can't guarantee any of that. All I can do is analyze it as it plays out. We could go over the news, the fundamentals, the technicals. I am concerned about the recent action. It does seem as if these Wall Streeters have the upper hand. I'm more concerned about WallStreetBets. A lot of negative things coming out about that. It seems like the mods are fighting with the other mods. It's a situation we have to stay on top of as a team. Can you talk about the big buy orders for next week on AMC and how it impacts price? Also, when are the shorts required to cover, or are they not required? Per these big investment people are not required, really. It depends who lent it to them, but it's safe to assume that they really are not working with a timetable. And in terms of the big buy orders for AMC, I'm not specific what you're talking about, but stocks are classic supply and demand. The supply is constant in the sense that we're not changing the amount of shares out there. So as the demand changes, that's where we see an increase or decrease in price. If the demand goes up, we should see that being reflected in the increase in price. Great job during this roller coaster. Very engaging content. Congrats. I am also holding AMC for the ride. Check out IPWR. I got in last fall at 617. What was that? IPWR. Thank you for that super chat. Oh, you're in at 617. You are up massive. Congrats, Mark. It sounds like you're already on a rocket ship to the moon. Good job on holding so long. You've been holding through these massive breakouts. Be careful of a gap fill down to 1844. Markets love to fill these gaps. Basically, it's a way that they can test the untested areas of supply and demand. So be careful. Don't get shaken out if it drops to 1850. Market makers love to fill the gap and then just recover from there, just filling out this chart. So quick tip on that. Don't get shaken out by any of that. But congrats, you're up huge. All right, guys, any other questions, send them my way. We have some time till the 4:30. Just waiting to see some of the short interest updates and all that stuff. I'm sure there's news on Wall Street Bets. We're covering news. We're covering all of it. Don't forget, guys, 300 likes away from 5K. Help me out. Let's get this stream a little bit more lively. Please drop a like. We have 300 to go. Don't forget to join the Moongate. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. I will be live tomorrow. I will be live throughout the entire day. We've been going bonkers with this. It's been a great time. We're creating a great community, fun stuff. If you like this, but you're driving, commuting, on the train, whatever, don't forget you can get it in podcast form, Apple and Spotify below, if that's easier for you. We are working very hard in the back end to get this content out to as many people as we can. I truly hope you're enjoying it. If you ever have any suggestions of how things could be improved, whether it's the lighting, the audio, I'm always open to constructive criticism. I'm not so pig-headed and egotistical that I already think I'm at the top. I know there's many things that could be improved, and if you're willing to offer a helping hand, let's make it as good as we can. That's my entire goal. Thank you for popping that up above 5,000. Oh, speaking of that, the mailman did come. I do have a pop filter that will be on for tomorrow's stream. So that P sound, the pushing, popping, all of that, it should theoretically be fixed as early as tomorrow's stream. AACG, we've been talking about that one a bit. I'll throw it up again. Just a huge one. I mean, I personally don't chase highs. That doesn't mean it can't keep going. Obviously, there's a big fundamental announcement for this company. Just really not my style, but my own trading style doesn't have to be your trading style. Like whatever works for you, where you're profitable, emotionally stable with the entire situation, just double down on that. Use whatever works. There are countless trading styles out there. No one is right. No one is wrong. As long as you're making money, you got to do that. If you have anything of importance to send me in this after-hour session, just tag me at Matt Kohrs. We could go over it live. No problem at all. Looks like the overall market is still pushing. That's awesome. You're waiting for a trend. What does that mean? Tube 82 just became an astronaut. Welcome aboard. Happy to have you. Albie Tube 82. Happy to have you. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're having a good time. I mean, all of you crazy diamond-handed space apes, I love it. The support, the energy is phenomenal. We're going to be here day in and day out. I'm not leaving your side. As a quick reminder, when the news cycle passes over AMC and GameStop and you're still interested in stocks, I will still be here. We're going to be talking about it day in and day out. Fundamental analysis, technical analysis, every type of analysis you can possibly think of. We will be doing it here as a group, stronger together. Thoughts on KOPN? KOPN. Thank you, Jenny. KOPN. I mean, it's running. It's at a new high. Just to reiterate, I personally don't chase highs. I like to buy at levels of support, but it had a very nice right here. Look at this cup and handle. Cup, handle, pop, and it's been running ever since. So if you're in it already, congrats, let it ride. It's not my... Since I don't have a position in KOPN, personally, I would not buy here. I would wait for a level of support. The closest support is at 615. Past that, it's at 460/$5. I like to pick up shares of any company at support, and then I let it ride or sell at levels of resistance. That's my own style. Obviously, you got to do what's good for you. Thank you for that super chat. Oops, I believe I missed one more super chat. Evan McNulty just showed up. I bought 80 shares. At 9:30, share recently sold. Should I sell? Hold, buy? What are your thoughts? Chance of potential? Evan, I'm not sure what stock you're actually referring to. 80 shares at 9:30. Maybe you're talking about AMC. I'm in at AMC and I'm holding. I have diamond hands. Not giving in on that. I will remind you guys time in and time out. AMC, GME, when it comes to those stocks, My hands are pure diamond. Can you explain what a short squeeze, a stock squeeze is? Basically, yes, per baby's great question. It is when a lot of people have a short position and the stock keeps going up and they decide to cut their losses, so they buy back into the market, which then becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and the stock keeps going higher and higher, which forces the other short positions to buy back because they don't want to let their losses get out of hand. So it just goes higher and higher. The velocity picks up, and the stocks can really, really spike. Man, I'm getting a bunch of notification that you guys are joining the Discord. Love to have you there. It's going to be a very fun thing. Just so you know, the signups for it will be closing down tomorrow. I don't know when it will be reopened. We're just trying to get good control of it and make it the best community we possibly can. So if you're an experienced trader and you want to share some great ideas and bounce ideas off other experienced traders, that's great. If you're new to trading and you're just learning more, we will have a lot of like educations, a lot of things to talk about as things are playing out in real time. Once again, don't feel obligated to join. I will never be putting these streams behind a paywall. It's just for extra content, for talking about things when we're not streaming. The link is the first one in the description. All right, 15 minutes. What's going on? Philip Alexander, thank you so much for that super emote. I appreciate it. What's Doge doing? Okay, still filling out this. Guys, when I am done with this stream, make sure you're still watching this triangle. Look for either a bullish breakout or a bearish breakdown. Matthew Baker, great name. Hey Matt, been loving this stream and content. Can you give me your thoughts on UAVS? I'm holding a few around $4. Okay, UAVS. UAVS. You're holding at 4. I mean, so you're up big. Congrats. Let's see what's going on with this one. Look. So right now the RSI is pretty overextended. Don't be surprised if it takes a bit of a breather because it's also at resistance from like that 1250 level, but you have such a good cost basis that you could withstand it. The main support you'll be watching is 950. If I were you, I would be concerned if it broke below 950, but until that point, just watch the build up. Hopefully it can break above 15. Best of luck, brother. Great name. Love that name, Matt. Good luck. I mean, you're sitting pretty at this moment. Just in over the next couple days, don't be surprised if it takes a breather. It seems like every time it gets high, this RSI value, it does take a small breather. So be prepared for that. Okay, these are trading sideways right now, not doing too awful much. SSR short sale restriction is basically stocks when they go down a lot. They are restricted. It makes it more difficult to short sale. So basically, it stops like a dog pile thing. What happens on the 9th if short percentage is high? Nothing. Just because the short percentage is high, that doesn't promise anything. You still need it to get pushed up to prompt a short squeeze. Atomic Peeps, I want to understand call options better. I want to bet on stocks like Workhorse going up by next year. Where do I start learning that stuff? So if you're very, very new to options, there's an intro guide below. I made a video months ago just getting out like all the terminology. But then if you want to learn more about trading, just do some, I would suggest start looking for free content. Just do a couple Google searches. Guys, there's an amazing amount of free content out there. You don't have to pay a dime. So check that out first before you spend anything. AlbiTube, thank you for that super chat. Hi Matt, just joined the channel. Question for you. What's your thoughts on VXRT? I'm in the stock since June and I've seen it all the past 6 months. Okay, VXRT, I will come back to that. Lots of super chats flying right now. I want to acknowledge all of them. RH Shopping. Oh, RH Shopping purchases as of now. Interesting, James. Thank you for that update. HSSH, thank you for that super chat. Very kind. What's a good buy? What's a good buy in Ethereum today, or will it correct itself? I mean, we saw the bearish divergence in Ethereum. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a small correction and then a continuation in a nice rip. That's just my gut feeling, though. Can't promise anything. Miss Gina, you have taught me so much over the last few days. Thank you so much. Your mom should be proud. You're a good kid. Miss Gina, that's so kind. My mom, I don't know if she watches these streams or not. She's not that into stocks, but I'll let her know that she should be proud of me. I'm sure she'll like me saying you have to be proud. That's hilarious. I'm so happy I was able to teach you guys. That's my entire goal. Is you guys need to know that I'm here to crack a couple funny jokes, crappy jokes most likely, to lighten the mood, but really the emphasis is just to teach what I know about the market. I'm not giving buy or sell orders. I don't do it like that. I'm just trying to teach you what I know, learn a thing or two from you guys. I hope you're having a good time. If you want to be a part of that, just join up. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. I put out an immense amount of content for absolutely free. When I started my own trading career, I felt like I had to buy a bunch of courses. I pissed away a lot of money. That is not the best way to start trading. There's so much free content out there that you can spend years before you have to spend a single dime on trading. Trust me, there's a lot to learn out there for absolutely free. Do not ever feel pressured into buying learning material, especially if you're brand new to the world of stock trading. We're pushing back. We're pushing back in both. We're going to have to see if there's big follow through into the pre-market trading tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow's Friday. There will be, I'm assuming it's going to be a volatile day. And then we have the weekend. Hopefully, everyone's enjoying the Super Bowl, relaxing, eating some wings, drinking a beer, calming down a bit, and just gearing up for Monday. Let me know, would you guys benefit from a weekend stream? Obviously, the market isn't open. We could talk about crypto. Would you guys, would you guys enjoy I know this weekend is the Super Bowl, but I'm just saying in general, a Saturday and or Sunday stream. Would you guys benefit from that? Like, how would you like it to be structured? This is very much a give and take community. Let me know what you would find the most value in. Or hey, do you just want a breather to calm down, to take a breath, and forget about the stock market for 2 days? Because, I mean, that's also obviously completely understandable. Can you recommend any good books for investing? I feel like most of them will be very generic and not much help, but maybe you put some on your Twitter. Yeah, I'm actually, I'll curate a list, Tommy. So come back. I'll either put it in the description of my videos on Twitter. I've read an immense amount of books. I'll share what I know. I'll give you my book suggestion. Corey Tall just became an astronaut. Welcome aboard, brother. Happy to have you here, Corey. We are going to the moon. Happy that you joined up. Very, very much appreciate it. Caesar, have a cup of coffee on me. I just found your channel the other day. You sound like a very genuine guy. Great content. I appreciate that. I work to be as genuine and transparent as I can. Thank you for that cup of coffee. God knows that I've been drinking way too much lately, but hey, that's what's fun about this, being a space ape. Ooh, it's pushing, guys. The breakout might be coming soon. Let's look for this test. Look at this. The trend line is perfectly aligning with that 0.05 level. Things are going to get interesting for Dogecoin. Do you think that the planned Doge pump is a good or bad idea? The planned 9 p.m. pump, I think with the paper hands there will be a dump, will happen immediately. I don't know. I saw some people talking about the dump. This is honestly kind of the first that I'm hearing about it. I don't know too much. I'm invested in Dogecoin. My average cost is down here at 0.038. So I'm up a decent amount. If it gets pumped, that's cool. I don't really know much about the pump, but if we get above this trend line, followed by this resistance, followed by this resistance, I think we have an interesting shot here, which is kind of an all-time high. So especially with Elon supporting it, it makes me my gut instinct tell me to be on the bull side. Shank Zula just became a space ape. I love it. Your diamond crusted hands, brother. Welcome aboard. Thank you, Shank. The more the space apes, the merrier. We're having a fun time. Simbi, it would help a lot for newer people if you could show them how to use something like the think or swim paper mode to practice. Thanks for the content. Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me about think or swim, and just so you guys know, that's the name of this software on the screen right now. I over the weekend, I'm gonna have to think of the best way to convey this content of how to set it up, how to get a paper account, how to do stuff. It's a strong, powerful piece of software. I just need to figure out the best way to convey it without being, I guess, too confusing or anything like it. But yeah, thank you for that suggestion. It is in the works. Okay, RJ Mess from the Discord. TTOO jump after hours. Let's check on that. TTOO T2 Biosystems. That's a nice jump from 240 to 265. Good call, RJ Mess. Okay, thank you. This is getting this is right from the Discord. This is the hedge fund thing. Maybe we should go over this. Edit, this is not financial advice. Also, let me reiterate that for the channel as a whole. I am here for entertainment, educational purposes only, not financial advice, not legal advice, not tax advice. As you can see, most things going on with GME right now are just MSS being paid to lure normies into selling their positions. For background, I work in one of the major finance corporations, not on finance, but with machine learning time series predictions. But I have lots of meetings with lots of people and people talk. I can't give away too much info because it could cost me my job, but the deep shit going on is over the charts. In 100 years, this event will be spoken of. This is very long. I don't want to just read it to you, but check this out. Interesting. So it's under GME Hedge Fund Insider Reporting. I will read the whole thing in totality and then get back to you in the morning on like the main essence of it if it's worthwhile. I love to go over a bunch of articles outside of these streams and then just like convey to you guys the main essence of it. Okay, we are you able to show buys coming in next week? Are you able to show buys coming in next week? I mean, there per babies, there's no way to know that. You can't like in the future tell it, like these are all predictions, but nothing is guaranteed. Man, AMC's coming back down to 7, GME's coming back down to 51. Did you hop on that AACG train? No, I didn't. Hey Matt, oops. Really curious, what are your thoughts on VXRT? They got smashed in the past 2 days. VXRT, Veritex Inc. Whoa, I mean, obviously this was a big fundamental announcement. Like something had to happen that crushed them. Right now, the closest support is 832. So I would say there's still 70 cents of downtime, but also keep in mind that there's this gap down and market makers love filling this gap. So you could play it off of this support of whatever this was. What is it? The low is 839 and then play this gap fill up to this of 1450 potential. Not my style. I don't know what pushed it down, but just from a charting perspective, there's a support relatively close by, and I would be looking for that gap fill. Just a decent way to control your like risk and reward. ALPP holding since 20 cents. Nasdaq Monday. Okay, Epic Escape. That's awesome. Sounds like ALPP is about to be added to the Nasdaq. Whenever you get upgraded from one exchange to another, that's typically met with some like bullish follow through. Project Veritas just announced a Wall Street insider has come to Project Veritas. Stay tuned. We're going to the moon 2021. Best API. I love that. I'll personally be paying attention to what goes on with Project Veritas. It should be pretty interesting. Okay, chat, fellow space apes, couple of things to go over. First and foremost, I will be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. Be there. I will be posting something just so you guys know that we're going live. We're going to be streaming. We'll go over any news, then we'll be streaming the market open. We'll talk about it for hours, and then we'll be doing the market close and everything. Pretty much a repeat of every day this week. I'm expecting some serious volatility, so be prepared. Join up with that live stream. Make sure you're joining the Moon King. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button. If you don't want to miss anything that we're doing as a team, all you got to do is turn on your notifications. If you like this content, but more in audio form, there are links to these full shows in Apple and Spotify below. The Discord, the signups will be ending tomorrow. If you want to be a part of the official Moon Gang Discord, make sure you sign up. They're closing tomorrow. It's the first link in the description of this video. There's already people in it. They're making money, having a good time. We will be doing a lot of cool things coming forward. I don't know when we will open it again. We just want to make sure it's a good community. We are much more concerned about the quality over the quantity. If you're sick of Robinhood and you want a Webull sign up, that's below as well. Other than that, guys, remember, I'm Matt, hardcore diamond hands. I am not giving up my AMC or GME position. They're selling right now, not concerned. I'm holding. I believe that luck is on our side, and I will take a moral stance against the suits. I didn't hear no bell. The fight is still going on. Don't forget that. I appreciate you spending a portion of your day with me. I hope you're having an amazing time. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Have a great evening and best of luck with everything.